Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of November 2018. Welcome, Virgo. I hope you've had an interesting month in October. Let's see what's in store for you for the month of November. We're in water sign, so be careful not to be overwhelmed by emotions in the time of Scorpio, which is definitely water. You know, water can flood earth, so don't be feeling like you're flooded or you're just treading water or you're not managing. So let's just see what the energy around for you this month is. It's justice. So what goes around comes around. Efforts that you've put in are rewarded. If you haven't been putting in anything, well, you're not really going to get a reward. It's just as simple as that. But knowing Virgo, they're very focused on working and moving forward. They can be slow moving for some of the other signs, but they're very definite about what they do. So keep that in mind. You just go at your own pace. But it is water, so there'll be emotional stuff that Virgos probably think, oh, I'm really not interested in that. But yeah, overall energy, beautiful. Justice. Karmic, very karmic this month. So just take that on board, Virgo. Where you are right now, you have the sun. So the healing energy of the sun. So go with that. That's fabulous. It's a yes answer to any questions you may have had. It's a yes. It's healing. As we know, the sun just is the best thing. The rays just warm us and heal us and make us feel energetic and going places and doing things and lying in the sun, being re-energized. So definitely. So what I'm feeling here already is justice. Very karmically, you're in a good place because you've been rewarded by, at the moment, being right in the direct line of the sun. The sun's also an illuminator. So if things have been a bit foggy for you, Virgo, for a couple of months, I know everyone's struggled a bit since late July or maybe even all year, the sun will definitely illuminate any problems or issues that need to be healed. And then we have the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is that connection. It's that really nice soulmate connection, and this has come in, so you may be considering new relationship or met somebody or just something that you really want to do that will emotionally fulfill you is sitting right there. So twos are also a decision to move with it or not to move with it. It's up to you, but it's very karmic. So just know that and just see how you wish to proceed. And we'll see what the universe has got to say anyway about the 10 steps for the month of November. The last couple of months, or the background of the situation, has been Eight of Pentacles. So Pentacles belongs to you, Virgos, the earth signs and the other earth signs. Working hard. Being noticed for your hard work too. Virgos love to work and they're very committed, as I said. But something new may be coming there and just sitting there in your mind, or you've seen it and you're just interested in it. You're attracted to it with the Two of Cups. So trust that. The universe wants you to go with that. So that's a lovely card because of hard work and reward for hard work too. So for you, I'm getting, yeah, as usual, Virgo, they're always very committed and work hard and focused. So of course you'll be getting rewards. Let's have a look at what's been happening recent weeks. And in comes the Queen of Swords. So she governs clarity. Female energy too here. Now this can be yourself, Virgo, getting rid of people or situations that no longer serve you. maybe, you know, deciding that you want to try something new in career, or something that emotionally satisfies you. Very much use that Queen of Swords energy. That's that end bit of Libra that we've just gone through, where it's sort of the mind thinking, I'm not sure, I don't think I need to get rid of that, or I need to sort of restructure what I want and where I want to be. Very clear of the mind. So you should have come into Scorpio energy with a clear mind about what you want, what you don't want. And the sun also, where you are right now, will illuminate these things. So this is all flowing quite well for you, Virgo, for this month. Let's have a look at the lesson you'll be learning. It's the end of a phase, the world wrapping up. So interesting, new things coming in, things that you don't want or are no longer necessary or serving you, going out with the Queen of Swords. She's the spring cleaner, I call her. She just gets rid of things that are no longer useful around the place. And the world comes in to say, yeah, well, just go with that energy of letting go, knowing the cycle's nearly over, knowing that you've got new ideas, new people, new situations coming into your life, and there'll be a new beginning not far off. That's the best thing about the world. It says you've finished a cycle quite successfully, and then we're ready to embark on a new one. So it's really quite a positive card to have in the lesson. Near future, so then by the second week of November we have Ace of Pentacles. So things, new things being really sort of there for you. Ready for new jobs, ready for new situations. Money, it sort of says money's available. Ready for that new beginning. So go with that Ace of Pentacles, whatever it is that you're working towards at the moment, or the universe is sending you by the second week of November. I feel like you'll be feeling quite positive about it. She knows. It's like she gets up in the morning and looks out the window and there's a completely different view. It's like going from winter into spring. It's just a beautiful new view that sort of comes in with the Ace of Pentacles. Lots of new ideas and lots of, you know, promise coming in. But you've worked hard for this, so there's no need to be overthinking it. You just, yeah, well, this is what I've been wanting. This is what I've been working for. I get what I deserve if I work hard. Let's have a look at what's happening that you're not realising. Page of Swords, so lots of ideas flying around in your head, but you've got to anchor them. You've got to anchor them. There might be some gossip or just people around you that, especially with this Queen of Swords and then sitting here, the Page of Swords. He's a bit like a spy, that little page. People saying what are they doing, what's happening there, and talking, but often these people aren't really doing anything for themselves. So it's easy to project onto those that are. So yeah, just watch that this month. And it is Scorpio, so there can be a sort of, you know, a sort of uneasy energy around too, of people talking too much because they don't have much in their life. So watch out for that. I'd keep things close, which you probably do anyway, Virgo. But yeah, just watch that. But your ideas too, make sure that you make them happen. Make ideas into something concrete, which you're going to do anyway with this Ace of Pentacles, and that's just your way. That's just the part of who you are. You do make things happen. You're not all talk. Okay, let's see how others see you. The Chariot, success and victory. Emotional discipline too, and this is very much you. You're very disciplined, so there's no need to at all listen to any gossip or people just rumours or stuff like that. Don't give it any attention. You just focus on yourself and where you're going. When we get the Chariot, it's always, once you're emotionally disciplined, things will move very quickly. So it looks really great for you, but you've earned this, as I keep saying, with justice. It's very karmic. Lots of travel too. With the Chariot, that can be travel physically, traveling your mind, ideas, all sorts of things. It doesn't necessarily mean getting on a plane. It just means that traveling for knowledge, traveling for all sorts of things, moving into new areas. But once you start, it goes very quickly. But you have to be disciplined. Positive feelings, the Hanged Man. So some news is coming. Be patient. Go with the flow. Hanged Man always talks about sacrifice, so it might take a while to come through. Keep in mind that we are in November, then coming December, and things wind up, especially down here in the Southern Hemisphere. We tend to relax a bit November, December, because we're coming up to the summer holidays. Just go with the flow. News is coming. It hasn't arrived yet, but until that news gets to your place, just wait patiently. It's really an interesting card, but it's a sacrifice, but it's a great sacrifice, because when that news arrives, it's really positive and you can happily say, yeah, well, this is exactly what I want. Just have a look now at the outcome. Page of Cups. So by the end of November, we get lots of emotional boosts with the Page of Cups. Feeling good about yourself. News coming in, lots of news as well with the Page of Cups. But it's good news with the Page of Cups. It's very emotional. It serves you well. Something that you want. Something that will serve you well in your emotional life as well, Virgo. Can't be all about work and attainment and achievement. You need to dip into the emotional life as well. And this will be definitely happening in the last couple of weeks of November once we've gone into Sagittarius. I'm just going to pop a card on the Queen of Swords and on the Page of Swords for you, just because air energy and mind energy can be a bit confusing. So underneath, under the surface of the Queen of Swords, we have the Seven of Wands. So competitive energy, challenging energies. That's all right. Just all you have to do with the Seven of Wands is just stand up for yourself if you feel the need to. Don't just sit there and say nothing. Just say, oh, hang on a minute. No, I don't agree with that. But yeah, there's been some energy around you that you've wanted to cut out. So maybe this challenging energy that you've been experiencing with your career and connections, yeah, perhaps that's it that needs to go. You know where you want to go, so you don't need to get into a fight or a dispute or an argument. You do things slowly in your way. So that to me absolutely explains what the Queen of Swords, what she's doing, cleaning out, spring cleaning. You don't need that challenging energy, really. You can have it, but you need to speak up for yourself. That's the point of the Seven of Wands. It's about speaking up, not just sitting there and going, oh, they were awful. No, you say, well, I don't agree. So that's what's under there. Let's have a look what's under this little Page of Swords, this little spy that he can be. Gossip, rumour mill, in what you're not realising, and that's interesting. So King of Wands, very creative energy coming in underneath. So as I said, anchor your ideas, keep your ideas in. A creative time coming up as well. Inspiring people that will inspire you. You take what you want from it, however, as we all do. You don't need to be overwhelmed by people. You're not really a disciple of sorts, Virgo. You do your own, you do things in your own way. But yeah, very inspirational. Travel as well, but you know, travel is travel in all sort of creative ways of travel as well. But you'll definitely take what you want from it. So let's have a look at your guidance card brought in by the Buddhism reading cards for you for the month of November, Virgo. Sorry, you can't see me shuffling. I know some people like to see the shuffle. Okay, guidance card for you guys. Suffering, Virgo, suffering, don't suffer. There is a path leading to a complete deliverance from suffering. Conflicts and struggles, as well as happiness and joy, are all transitory experiences. Once you awaken to this fundamental fact of life, you can transform any pain, conflict or struggle into a positive experience. So basically, Virgo, this month, take what you need from things. You know how you like to go. You know how you like to operate your life. You just do that. Take what you need, get rid of what you don't need, and just press on. Just move on up that road. It's going to be an interesting month. I hope this has brought some interesting points up for you. Thank you very much for listening, and have a great November.